When one mentions Mamee, a blue Mamee monster that loves to chomp down the Mamee snack noodle would often pop into mind. But not many would know that the Mamee-Double Decker Malaysia Berhad Empire actually started with the making of vermicelli, or commonly known in Malaysia as bihun.
It was started off with my grandfather in 1971. So from there it actually started off with a small line doing vermicelli noodle or bihun, you can say. So from there then he expanded on to instant snack noodles. And also to our first instant noodles actually was named Lucky Noodles instead of Mamee.
Kenneth says his family business stemmed from his great-grandfather's simple wish.
Actually, my great-grandfather started off, he migrated to Malaysia and they owned a coffee shop. As you know, Hainanese people, they all mainly are in the food industry. So I think first of all, he started off the factory or manufacturing foods was because he came from that background. And he wanted to give the people of Malaysia something wholesome and edible, something nice to eat.
From the humble beginning decades ago, the company has since expanded into a food manufacturing empire. One key ingredient in Mamee's food products is palm oil.
We do buy different ranges of palm oil. First, we do buy palm oil, palm oilin, caroteno oil, which is also the more refined version of palm oil. And we use that all into the variety of the ranges of our products. Firstly, it's the most cheapest oil that we have in Malaysia for frying and cooking. Second is because it can also withstand high heating temperatures compared to, like, say, if you use corn oil or say virgin or olive oil. You can't heat it up for very long, and also the acid value goes up very fast.
Kenneth says they work hand in hand with their palm oil suppliers to ensure the purity of the oils they use in their food products.
So basically how we choose our suppliers is, one, they must be up to date with the information in terms with the oil palm boil. Second is also in terms of the quality of oil and the service they give to us. Which our supplier also helps us to do all these tests before they actually send out. So we've got tests from them whenever we receive a batch of oil. We also do our own internal tests in terms of whether they are how high is the, like, say, the fat content, any foreign materials inside, what's the amount of vitamins inside. So we do our own internal tests, plus our supplier helps us to double check on that. So that is how we maintain the purity of the oil.
Over the years, Mamee has established itself as one of the top manufacturers of instant noodles in Malaysia. Their line of instant noodles range from Mamee Classic, Mamee Express Cup, Mamee Bihun, Mamee Premium, Mamee Slurp, Mee Goreng Indonesia, and the latest addition, Chef Mamee.
The way that noodles are manufactured in our plant, basically it starts off with your silos out in the front. Actually, we buy the flour, raw wheat flour from our suppliers. It gets pumped into the silos. We actually get it pumped through a sifter, which actually cleans and sifts the flour before we actually put it into the mixer. The next stage is, like I said, the mixer, where we do mix flour, other starches and ingredients into the flour to make our dough. After that, the next process goes through is the roller machine, basically where it rolls the dough into flat sheets, which then goes into 8 separate rollers, which makes it thinner and thinner and thinner before it gets cut, or we call it slitted at the end. Now the slitting process is basically the next process where the noodles actually get their curvy or wavy shapes. After that, it goes through a steamer and comes out at the other end before it gets to the cutting or the pulling process. After the pulling process, actually we cut it into size and we cut it into portions. After it's been cut into portion, it goes into the fryer where it gets fried, and then after it comes out, it goes into the next process, which is the cooling process. So after the cooling process, it goes into the packing process, which is actually in a separate room altogether, where all the noodles get packed into the individual wrappers or packages. After that, it goes into the cartoning. Then it goes to the warehouse to get shipped off.
Et voila! The instant noodles are cooked and packed and ready to be delivered in less than 30 minutes. With innovative business strategies and new technologies, and more importantly, the insistence of providing nutritious food products of superb value, the family brand has remained a strong household name in Malaysia.